up, ladies? It's your man, Abuamerican. So I know there's a few of you out there who listen to my channel. Surprise, surprise. And for you ladies, I don't want to make everything doom and gloom, but it's a common thread that I keep hearing. It's a common theme I keep hearing from multiple women who talk to me, ask for some advice, ask for help. How do I land a high value man? Where are the high value men? All this type of stuff. But one universal theme is that it's very difficult to find a guy out there that's a good guy and that's single. And I'll explain to you why. Because in this day and age, in the 21st century, we are in the age of the 80-20 rule. Now, if you don't know what the 80-20 rule is, the 80-20 rule is where 80% of the women are chasing 20% of the men. 20% of the men, and it might actually be less. It might even be like 10 to 15% of the men. Who knows? It could be less than 10%. The reality is high value men are a scarcity. Beautiful women are not. Take a look around you. Go online, go on applications. Do this. Make a male profile on any matrimonial or dating app you're on, and then look at the women that pop up. There are a lot of beautiful women. They're everywhere. Matrimonial, dating, whatever else. Beautiful women are everywhere. Beautiful young women. What's not everywhere are high value men. And so what you have is a situation where high value men are a scarcity. 80% of the women are chasing those 20% of the men. We're going to go with the 80-20, even though I think it's less than this. And these women keep telling me how difficult and how hard it is. Oh, it's so hard out here. It's, this, that, the other. And it's, it's not easy. And ladies, I believe these ladies. I trust that they're telling the truth and that they're correct, because so many of them are telling me this. It's not just one. It's not two. It's not something that's like, just a few women out here saying something like one woman and they're like, oh yeah, all the women are saying this one thing. No, this is multiple women across, all age groups, all ethnicities. It's hard to find good dudes. So what this tells you is that in order to stand out, you have to do something spectacular. Now, look good is a must. You have to look good. Don't take this, oh, well, looking good is not important. I need to do this, I need to be that, whatever else. No, you have to stand out in a special way. And your career, your education, how much money you make, all of that means nothing to a man. Let me tell you, a man that's worth his weight in salt doesn't care if you can't read ABC. I'm serious. Don't be a total bonehead, where it's like you are mentally almost disabled. Don't be stupid like that. But you know what I'm saying. It's like all that extra stuff you're worried about, your career, this, that, the other. No man cares about that stuff. You have to stand out in a special way. Looks don't make you stand out. Be pretty, absolutely. I'm not saying don't be pretty. But if you can't come with some personality trait, with some sort of added value to his life, money isn't one of them, because he's a high value guy. He's got his own money. He's not thinking about yours. He's thinking about how to make his own. If you can't come with some sort of personality attribute or something that like stands out, being Miss Boss Bitch or all that other stuff women think is, we're not impressed by that. We're turned off by it. Men don't like masculine women. You are going to miserably fail in finding yourself a high value man. And the reality is, if you're not willing to share a man in this day and age, you're probably not going to optimize the highest possible value man you can find. You're not going to optimize on your youth and your beauty in finding the highest possible man you can. The reality is, guys who are at their peak, they're not trying to hear, I can only have one woman. There are some guys out there that accept that, but then because they accept that, they're obviously not their optimal nor peak self. They have some sort of lacking confidence or competence or understanding of the world that makes them believe that monogamy is the way and always has been. Maybe that's your ideal. But again, let's come back to what I was saying earlier. Those guys, they're taken. So even if you're willing to share him, because his lack of optimized self actualization, you want to call that, and confidence or beliefs, he doesn't think that he should be anything but monogamous. And he's a high value guy. So what does he have? He has a whole bunch of women throwing themselves at him. So he is most likely already in a relationship with a woman. Which brings us back to square one. ladies, the reality is speed trap. The reality is you're probably not going to get the guy that you really want unless you're willing to share him. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying.